Hello, happy little heathens. Welcome to this week's video. Stick around to the very end. The contest rules are finally here. Good luck. See you guys soon.
This week's video, we're going back to a child's introduction to Norse mythology. Odin, Thor, Loki, and other Viking gods, goddesses, giants, and monsters by Heather Alexander and illustrated by Meredith Hamilton. Part 2. The War Between the Gods, or how Odin lost his eye and Mimir lost his head. Odin, father of the Aesir and creator of humans, had questions about the universe. Lots and lots of questions. He wanted to know about everything. But where would he find the great wisdom to learn the answers? Odin journeyed far into Jotunheim, land of the frost giants, where Mimir's well bubbled. One thick root of Yggdrasil, the world tree, was fed by this magical well. The wise giant Mimir cared for the well. Mimir was also the god of memory. Odin greeted him. "Please, Mimir, may I have a drink from your waters?" Mimir shook his head. Only he was allowed to drink from his well of knowledge. It held the secrets of all the 9 worlds. "Just one drink?" Odin pleaded. "I'll give anything for a sip." "Anything?" Mimir asked. "I want your eye." Odin started to say no. Then he thought about it. What good was his eye when he couldn't understand all he saw? Besides, he had 2 eyes. Odin plucked out one of his eyes and plopped it into the well. Then he filled the horn, called Gjallarhorn, with the magic water. Odin drank it down. Cool water and wisdom flowed through his body. Odin now understood the universe. But Odin wanted more knowledge. For this, he would need to learn the secret of the runes, mysterious written symbols. No god understood what the runes meant. Nobody still knows what they mean. Odin went to Yggdrasil. The tall ash reached up to the splendor of Asgard and down to the darkness of Niflheim. Great wisdom lay within the tree. Odin thrust his spear through his body, pinning himself to the wide trunk. Odin hung from the tree for 9 long days and 9 long nights. He was cold, hungry, and in terrible agony, but he stayed on the tree. Gaining true wisdom required determination and pain. On the 9th night, Odin was close to death. Weak and dizzy, he looked down and saw mysterious letters on the tree's roots. These were the runes. The letters swirled and their meaning suddenly became clear to him. He now knew the secrets of nature. He could cure sickness, direct the lost, calm a storm, speak to the dead, and see the future. Odin returned to Asgard filled with supreme wisdom. Sitting high on his throne, he looked over the great halls that glittered with brilliant gold. His children, the Aesir, lived in peace and harmony, and all was good. However, the Vanir did not think all was good. They lived in Vanheim and were jealous of the brilliant glow of Asgard. They wanted gold too. They sent the witch Gulvig to bring back riches for them. Gullveig swept into Asgard and stood before the Allfather. "Give me gold, now!" she demanded. Odin did not like her greedy attitude, so he had her tossed into a big fire. But Gullveig walked out of the fire completely unharmed. She was a witch, after all. "Where's the gold?" the Vanir asked when she returned to Vanheim. Gullveig told them what Odin had tried to do to her. The Vanir were very angry. They declared war on the Aesir. Spells were cast, walls crumbled, battles raged on and on. With powerful gods fighting powerful gods, wise Odin knew that the war would only end with the gods killing one another. He visited Njord, the ruler of the Vanir. "We must declare a truce," Odin told him. Njord agreed. "But how can we be sure that both sides will stop fighting?" They decided to trade 2 gods each to keep the peace. The 2 best Vanir, Njord and his son Frey, would come live with the Aesir in Asgard. "I'm going too," declared the goddess Freya. She refused to be left behind, so she went with her father and twin brother. The Aesir were honored to get such an amazing goddess in the deal. Odin chose handsome Honir and wise Mimir to live in the Vanir with the Vanir in Vanheim. Honir became the Vanir's new leader. He made many clever decisions with Mimir by his side. The trade seemed fair, and peace settled on the 2 lands. Until one afternoon, when Honir was fixing his hair. He was proud of his thick hair. The Vanir called an emergency meeting. Honir searched for Mimir. Where was he? But Mimir was out in the countryside. Honir tried to stall, but the Vanir wanted their leader's advice right away. Without Mimir whispering in his ear, Honir couldn't make a decision. He had nothing wise to say at all. It soon became clear that although Honir looked good, he was lacking in the brains department. The Vanir were angry once more. The Aesir had tricked them into giving away Njord, their great ruler, for this fool. What did they do? They cut off Mimir's head and sent it to Odin. Odin was incredibly upset. Poor Mimir had done nothing wrong. Odin cradled Mimir's head and sang to it, magically giving it back the power of speech. He rubbed it with herbs so it would never rot. From then on, Mimir's head told its wisdom only to Odin. Mimir's head told Odin not to take a revenge on the Vanir. A war between the gods would end in destruction. Odin listened to Mimir's head, and he went to the Honir. Together they agreed that there would be no more fighting among the gods. Odin brought Mimir's head to the well beneath Yggdrasil. He floated it alongside his eye, and the waters of knowledge kept it safe. In the days to come, it would whisper many great secrets to Odin. I'll see you guys next week. Bye! Happy little heathens, it's contest time! Alright, you ready? Here's the rules. You're going to subscribe, give a thumbs up, and leave a comment on this video. Go back through, watch my other videos, and comment on your favorite one, your all-time favorite one, and tell me what you like about that video. Next, Mom and Dad, I need your help on this one. You're gonna go over to Facebook, share this video and any other video that you want, tag 5 people that are into Norse, pagan, Viking, heathen, Germanic, all that good stuff. Tag them, type done on the Happy Little Heathens YouTube Facebook page, And that's it. All done. That's it. Now, the prizes. Are you ready? 5 window decals of a Norse symbol. 3 hand-carved, burned rune staves made by yours truly. Cool little bind rune. Put it on a necklace. I'll put it on a loop for you. And 1 grand prize winner of a rune script from the Eddas. My choice of what stanza I'm going to put on there. But it's super cool. It's beautiful. Little cedar block you can put up wherever. And that's it. I hope you guys have a lot of fun with this. Play around on all my videos, and I can't wait to do more contests. I want to do some dress up contests. What do you guys think? You guys want to show me all your Viking gear? I think that one's coming up next. All right, I'll see you guys next week.